Dinner felt normal enough. Plates passed around, small conversations overlapping. Nothing sharp or uncomfortable in the air. It was an evening where everything stayed on the surface. As long as no one pushed too hard, I hadn't planned to. The topic shifted toward plans, travel schedules, who was going where. It felt like an opening, simple to step into. "I can't wait for the family reunion," I said. It wasn't loaded with meaning, just participation. My brother laughed. "You're not invited," he said. Then louder, "It's for real family." A few people smiled. Someone laughed. No one corrected him. My father didn't look at me. My mother adjusted the table. It wasn't dramatic. That was the part that settled it. I gave a slight nod. "Got it," I said. I finished my plate, stood up and left. No one stopped me. Outside, the air felt the same. Nothing changed, just the definition of where I stood within it. Over the next days, I didn't reach out. Not from anger, but because nothing was left to say. Instead, I started noticing things I'd never examined: shared access, small permissions, financial overlaps. Nothing formal, nothing discussed, just there. It had always been easier to leave them as they were. Now, it felt inconsistent. If I wasn't family in one situation, it didn't make sense to remain part of it in others. So I made a few adjustments. Nothing dramatic, just practical. I removed my name from shared access points, updated permissions, separated accounts that had been loosely connected. No announcement, no explanation, just alignment. 4 days later, my phone buzzed. A screenshot from my father. "Payment denied? Under it. Why isn't this working?" I looked at the amount too. 400. I recognized the pattern. Not the exact transaction, but the assumption behind it. I replied with my own screenshot. "Payment denied." Then I added, "Must be that family-only policy." I didn't include anything else. He didn't respond right away. That didn't surprise me. The system had already answered for me. 2 quiet days passed. A few missed calls. Some short messages that circled the issue without naming it directly. I didn't engage much. Then one afternoon, there was a knock on my door. Not light, not aggressive, just firm. I knew who it was before opening it. My father stood there, my brother just behind him. Neither looked angry, only unsettled. "This isn't necessary," my father said before I could speak. I leaned against the doorframe. "What isn't?" I asked. "The accounts. The access. You didn't have to change everything like that." I thought about it. I didn't change everything. Just what didn't match. My brother shifted. "You're taking this too far," he added. Eventually, I looked at him. "You set the boundary," I said. I followed it. There was a pause. Not tense, just unfamiliar. They weren't used to this version of the conversation, where nothing was being argued, but nothing was being undone either. "We're still family," my father said. The sentence landed differently now. I didn't challenge it, but I didn't agree either. "Then act like it," I said. Another silence. No one moved. No one tried to step past me into the apartment. After a few seconds, my father nodded once. Not agreement, just acknowledgement. "We'll figure it out," he said. "Maybe," I replied. They didn't stay long. As they walked away, there was no resolution. No clear next step, just a shift that hadn't fully settled yet. I closed the door and stood there, listening as the quiet returned. Nothing felt fixed. Nothing felt broken either, just redefined. For the first time, what I gave and what I withheld finally matched what I had been told I was.